Hi, Story Gordon here. How'd your year go? Mine was pretty good. In a few days, I'll be 82. I've been retired since 2001. After a 45-year career, primarily in technology, 20 of it as a full-time professional speaker. If you ever thought about or want to be a professional speaker, here's my take on it. I never wanted to be a professional speaker. It happened to me. In fact, I'm not sure I ever wanted to be anything that worked out. People who know me and have heard me speak know that I chose my path when I was a junior in high school. I was going to be a high school math and science teacher, but I failed at college. They also know that in high school I was known as One Date Gordon. I never seemed to find a way to have a girlfriend that lasted until also my junior year. When my buddies talked me into dating a new girl in school, one thing led to another, and we've been married for almost 62 years. The point is this: if you believe your life is best lived using a plan your life, live your plan approach, I'm a poor example. On the other hand, if you believe the way to live your life is to take what comes and make the best of it, there may be something in here for you. I've been a serious speaker since 1957. I didn't want to be, it happened to me. I failed at college, joined the Air Force. They sent me to a tech school. I got married to my high school sweetheart. I did so well in the tech school, they kept me as a technical instructor. For 2 years, I taught electronic fundamentals and radar technology 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. By my estimate, that's more than 2,000 hours of speaking. So by the time I was 21, I was already an experienced speaker. There are a lot of professional speakers who haven't spoken that much in their career. But I didn't know I was a professional speaker. After the service, I went to school, got an engineering degree, got involved in high tech, in sales, product management. And after 30 years loving what I did, one of those technology bubbles hit. I was laid off. Well, with 30 years experience, I became a consultant. A friend of mine asked if I'd ever thought about teaching technical seminars. I had the experience, and as he put it, you really know how to explain difficult topics. I hooked up with a seminar company, and for the next 15 years, I was a subchapter S corporation developing and delivering technical seminars. In that time, I belonged to the National Speakers Association and got to know many of the successful professionals. My story parallels many of theirs. Many of the top professional speakers never planned to be professional speakers. They were consummate professionals, and opportunities to speak came their way. So if you want to be a professional speaker, here are some things to consider. First, have an expertise you can explain that people want to hear and will pay to hear. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's leadership or whatever, motivation. In my case, it was knowledge, all the bit fiddling that goes on in communications networks. Of course, I had an unfair advantage. most of the experts who know how all of those networks work don't want to be speakers. Still, that's true of so many others. You need the expertise, but then you need speaking competence. And so many speakers don't realize how hard it is to develop the way to say things, not just what to say, but how to say it. Those two are the two legs of a three-legged stool. The third leg is business acumen, knowing how to run a business, which means you not only have the expertise and the competence for delivering that expertise as a speaker, but you also are running a business and you're able to sell, market, follow up, get referrals, do everything that's needed to keep the business going. That's basically it. I haven't delivered a paid speech in a long time. So I imagine the business has changed considerably. But the keys are the same, not only for speaking, but for every successful professional. You need expertise, the competence to practice what you're doing, and an ability to sell, market, or engage with those who want it. That's it. I'm up on YouTube, LinkedIn. If you have any questions, send me a message. There are over 180 video clips on my YouTube channel. Take a look. But remember this, speaking is a performing art. You're a performer. Your success is not in what you say, but in how your audiences feel about what you say. And that's something many speakers miss. It's what happens in the minds of everyone in your audience if you want to be a successful speaker. So this is Story Gordon saying, thanks for dropping in. This has been a bit of a ramble. This is not a prepared professional speech. But then I spent my life teaching multiple day programs. So I was never very good at scripting and knowing my material word for word. I sequence it. And that's what I've done here, is I've gone through a sequence. So thanks for stopping in. If you want to be a professional speaker, remember the essentials: expertise, speaking competence, and business acumen. You nail those three and you will be successful. This is Story Gordon saying, I hope you have great success in your quest for success, speaking or not.